Today we're going to see how long this island fortress can survive against all of these islands. So how I have this set up is, first off, we do have the naval battle mod. So they're going to have to like attack these towers by ship, basically. I don't think they're going to really be able to land, especially because they're all just going to get pumped full of like 100 arrows. And you will notice that Big Melon, this empire in the middle, is pretty empty right now. But I did start them off with all the best technology right off the bat. They just won't ever be able to build boats because I kind of want them to not go on the offense at all. I want them to just be like trying to survive for as long as they can. So yeah, they even have tech steel kids, and I don't really know what that does, but apparently it's a tech that they can get. But yeah, anyways, they're building up their empire, and then all the other islands are starting off at level 0. Because I kind of want this to like get gradually harder as time goes on. So they're going to start off with super basic stuff and just kind of work their way up. They can't even build boats yet, so technically they can't invade quite yet, but we'll get there. And then I also want to give Big Melon some resources. Let's just give them like a ton of adamantine. I hope that they'll just make a bunch of bow guys that will just kind of add on to the defense of the towers. But we'll see. Give them some iron and some mithril and some gold. I'm hoping that because I skipped stone, they'll skip it too. They'll just go straight to adamantine or whatever. So I might as well just send him to war with everyone right off the bat. Obviously they can't do anything and no one else can do anything at the moment, but they will. Yeah, Big Melon is still on tents. I'm hoping that they'll upgrade things pretty soon. Oh yeah, there we go. We got some houses here, and I really want their army to just start out with like full adamantine. I wonder. They probably won't do that. They'll probably still start with wood.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, like their king still has... Oh, no, wait. Okay, this guy started out with adamantine armor. So we're off to a good start. I also love that this stick is called Son of Melon. What a great name. All right, see how everyone else is doing? Looks like we do have some islands that are starting to build houses. So they're starting to get their population up. I don't want to get demonetized, but this name is just hilarious. Oh, no, wait. Okay, this island skipped like upgrading their houses and went straight to fishing boats. That's really impressive. Oh, this one's got docks as well. Okay, so this might actually not take as long as I thought it would. A lot of these islands are starting to get docks, and we're only in year 15, so we could maybe get some invasions here pretty soon. Yeah, this little island does have a little army. I'm very surprised with how fast they're getting their populations up, honestly. Most of them seem to be around 42, and I feel like once they upgrade their housing a lot more, they'll probably be able to stuff like a good amount of people on this island. Do we have any boats yet? Doesn't look like it, but I'm sure we're getting there. Let's look at like some of the top empires right now. Yeah, might be a little bit, but that's okay. I do want to give Big Melon like a good enough time to build up their empire quite a bit. They have a nice looking village up here in the north. I'm seeing house tier 5 or 6, and I'm really hoping that they just leave the towers alone and don't just like try and tear them down to build a statue of a boat or anything like that, because they're going against 24 different empires. I feel like they're definitely going to need these towers. Yep, you got Big Melon up to 100 population, and they do have an army. I want to see how much they have. Let's turn this on. 30 army so far. This is really cool. They are actually going straight to adamantine and like really good stuff too. Yeah, this bow is like super OP. 50% critical damage. 25% critical chance. He might not be the smartest person ever, but his bow is cool. Let's give that guy a star, actually. Rudd. We'll keep an eye on him. Okay, how did they... That's so funny. All right, we should leave this because this is too funny, but somehow we got 2 different empires on one island. I like spawned a few people on every island thinking that they only had space to build one like empire, but I guess they managed to fit 2. It looks like the yin yang symbol or whatever. All right, we are in year 30. Let's see what the status of the boats are. We got someone at level 7. No boats so far, but I think about level 10 is when they typically get them. But again, it's not really a bad thing. We do want Big Melon to upgrade their stuff as much as they can. They still kind of only occupy the north part of this island, but they have upgraded their housing pretty well. They're up to 240 population. Okay, we got our first ship coming in, and yeah, they just got absolutely shredded. They did manage to get a few shots off, which I'm actually glad about because I was a little bit worried that this would actually be like impossible for the ships to destroy any towers, but I think they'll actually be able to do it. This ship's being a little bit smarter and going a little bit farther out, so only this one tower can hit them. Oh, and they actually got one down. Wow, okay, I think all of the empires like ended up getting ships at the same time. This one's also being a little bit sneaky. He's only in range of 2 different towers. That one in the north, though, like totally got shredded. And then there's one down here in the south that is doing a little bit of damage. Okay, so we're almost to year 50. We'll see how long they can last. Yep, another ship down. A few people landed on shore, got shredded instantly. Still, though, Big Melon has only lost a few towers. So far, I think the southeast is not doing the best. There's definitely some weak points here. There was a line of towers actually here, but they tore them down because they tried to do like a triple layer. So yeah, there's some empty gaps in here where towers got destroyed. But yeah, I think the southeast so far is doing the worst. Oh, southwest is also starting to be a weak point. Okay, they've officially made it past year 50. Let's see what the technologies are looking like for all the other empires. So the top one right now, they're up to house tier 4, which is impressive. So I'm seeing some empires up to like 54. That might be the cap right now. And I am seeing some varied weapons, though no better materials quite yet. A lot of the empires seem to have swords and hammers. And this is a terrible spot for the ship. Oh, we got some people swimming ashore. Let's go. I think one of them actually stepped foot on land for like 1 second. And they survived until year 70. Let's see what the tech is looking like for all the other empires. Oh, we're starting to get bows, though I don't feel like those are useful at all. Oh, and armor as well for this empire. Neodab. We're starting to see some spears, I guess. Yeah, again, armor's probably the most important thing, followed by like just better resources. I feel like a few times I have seen the armies actually able to land and like do a little bit of damage. Not that one, but usually. Oh, there's like a legit hole here in the north part of the island. Like if they landed right here, they could maybe get some soldiers through. I love how the Melon Empire's army is like somehow just always late for everything. They always show up like after the battle. Okay, this ship is doing some really good damage down here in the south. It feels like they can't even hit this guy. No, yeah, I think he's just perfectly out of range where he can like barely hit a tower, but they can't hit him. Okay, Melon Island has made it till year 80. Oh, that army actually managed to survive for a second or two. This northern part is definitely getting pretty weakened. Yeah, it's just getting worse and worse because now the ships can survive for long enough to actually do like some good damage. Yeah, they're definitely focusing this northern part. And the south isn't looking too good either. You just pretty much have ships almost constantly invading. You got another one attacking the southeast. Another one just showed up over here on the east or the west. Okay, the Melon Empire has survived to year 100. Yes, the southwest is looking terrible now. They could probably push through this with just a few more ships. But yeah, definitely the northwest as well is really getting weakened down. And let's see what the tech looks like. Netherab is number 1. They don't have any better materials. And yeah, I don't really know what they have that they didn't have last time. Neodab, house tier 4. I'm definitely seeing a lot more armor production, but it doesn't really mean much unless they have like bronze or some kind of better material. Oh, this culture is up to silver, so we're starting to get there. I mean, level 20, they're running out of stuff, so they'll definitely have to start developing better materials here pretty soon.
And then Melon Island will fall.
Yeah, so many ships just on all sides constantly invading. Oh no, look at the northwest. Yeah, they actually managed to get a few soldiers past the towers. That's not a good sign. All right, year 120, let's see how the towers are doing. So yeah, southwest is really not looking too good. Just a few towers here left. We're getting to the point where they've been able to drop off some soldiers and they've been able to live for like 3 seconds, which, you know, isn't great, but it's good for them given the circumstances. Yeah, they're just relentless on this one corner here. Oh, got some guys dropped off. Also, our guy is still alive. Rudd. He is now 138 years old. His intelligence has not improved at all, but he seems like he's doing good. Oh crap. Okay, we just have one tower left in this area. Yeah, let's just fast forward. I'm sure we're gonna get a ship to come down and destroy this tower. It's funny, the military like always shows up late. And oh, here he is. Yep, that tower's down. So the southwest is officially like completely undefended. Yeah, there's pretty much just constant invasions going on. Let's look at the technologies at this point. Looks like our highest empire is up to level 24. So let's see, they got house tier 4. I think this is the one empire that has like a lot more population because they do have house tier 4 and housing 1. This one, house tier 4. Yeah, Netherab, they've definitely have the best housing because they are up to 100 population. And this one, Toduan, is up to 112. And yeah, they're another culture that has housing 1. I don't know what all these other losers are doing, but that is nice to know at least. It seems like Big Melon is maxed out at 1560, but these empires can all go past 100. So eventually it'll be, if all the empires can get up to 100, it'll be like 2400 versus 1560. Because yeah, right now I feel like it's just really hard for them to rival Melon's like big population, especially with this humongous army here. Like literally half their population are soldiers and they're all in one just giant squad. All right, they've made it till year 140. Okay, we got a few decent sized squads coming in. We got a 22 on this boat and like a 17 on this boat. Okay, the 22 just landed and they're actually getting some hits off. They survived for a little bit. I wonder, they must have had armor or something. And is this ship just gonna sit here and just destroy all the citizens? And we got, what on earth? What the heck? I don't know if that was a glitch or that's supposed to happen, but that guy just fired like, he was firing cannons like it was a machine gun or something. Yeah, they are completely reliant on just archers at this point to defend this spot. But this ship just refuses to die. I think it's gotten like a few levels up, so it keeps like getting its health back. Okay, we got a few different squads coming in. One just landed over here on the left. Then we got a squad up here in the north, and yeah, these guys just got dropped off. Yeah, every invasion, they just get a little bit farther. And I just realized how bad the northeast towers are doing. I didn't even realize that there was this huge gap here. And they've made it till year 160. Big Melon has actually lost some population. Because remember, they capped out at about 1560. They're down to 1500, which isn't a huge difference, but it is surprising that it's happening. I think it's mostly these ships on like the outskirts that are doing this. And geez, yeah, they have lost so many towers. Like majority of the north is all destroyed. They still do have like a few layers here in the southeast and in the south area. Yeah, even the southwest is like pretty much all gone except for this little group of towers. Yeah, Big Melon's down to like 1450. It is legitimately just the ships though. I think they're still not having a super easy time when they actually drop off soldiers because of just how much army Melon has and like how OP they are. All right, here comes the military to come back them up. Hopefully they've got some bows. Yeah, why did they like barely have any bows? What are you guys doing? They got like one archer in here. Okay, we just got a big squad that just got dropped off. And yeah, they like barely did anything. All right, let's see what the cultures look like at this point. Top culture is up to level 28. So nothing too much better. They do have weaponsmith though, so they'll create more weapons. Geodab, same. Mostly I'm just looking for new materials. Oh, this culture does have silver. So we're getting there. Just a lot of these are very slow to get better materials. Oh, this one as well, Adupab. For whatever reason, a lot of these lower tier empires like have better materials, but they're definitely going to be pretty capped out until they can get some better weapons and armor, because Melon's army is still just so OP. They have lost like a lot of soldiers, but that's just due to the boats. At some point, they're gonna have to do a land invasion to get to the middle here. Okay, just got another squad dropped off. They got some stone weapons, and they've made it to year 170. Big Melon's down to 1345, and surprisingly, they do still have some towers left. The pirates still have not been able to breach this area. Yeah, like this whole line of towers. These are almost gone, and then there's none. Yeah, there's none in this whole little circle here. And then Melon's army is down to 190, which is crazy. Yeah, they had like almost 700 just like whatever, 40 years ago. All right, this does not look good for Big Melon. You have tons of armies that just got dropped off like all over the island. You got one like pretty decent sized squad over here. And then you have a few in the north. I guess a lot of them haven't been dropped off yet, but there's a lot of army on like all of these boats. I think I even saw like a 50. I think this Red Empire, yeah, Yato Kingdom has a 43 somehow. So these armies are starting to get pretty big. Holy Aduni has like 30. I mean, they've managed to keep their population at about 1,300, but I don't think it's gonna last super long. The pirates just like desperately want to destroy all their towers, even though they totally don't have to. All right, they have made it to year 180. We got a few like ships with a lot of army on them down here. Melon's army is down to 76. So things are not looking too great. It's just hard because the pirate team is just dropping off guys like all over the island. Yeah, red team just dropped off their 43. Curious to see what this does. Oh no, and Melon's army's down to just 22. Yeah, dang, this red army might actually just defeat the rest of Melon's army. I mean, keep in mind, Angry Villagers is turned on, so their citizens will come out to defend, but without like a proper military, it's gonna be really hard to hold this. Yeah, I think this is the first army I've seen that like might actually survive for a little while, or might even make it to the end. We'll see. They're down to 30 army. Melon's down to like 5. It looks like they do have some better weapons. I'm seeing at least some like steel, I think. I saw one guy with the steel sword. All right, year 185. I'm a little confused because they're coming under capture right now, but they still have 400 population. So I guess because their king got killed and also their army got killed, that they can just get captured. It's just, I thought that with angry villagers, that would make it take a little bit longer, but I guess not. So this might actually be it for Big Melon. Yeah, they just kind of got invaded like by all sides. And yep, Big Melon has been destroyed. So they ended up making it till year 186, which given the fact that they were going against like 24 different islands, you know, I think isn't bad. I think it just, everything started to snowball as soon as the towers got destroyed. Because once the ships, I feel like, were able to focus like the army, and also like we're able to drop off guys just pretty much all over the island, then I feel like Big Melon just could not keep up. But again, 186 isn't bad.